Now, hi, hello, welcome to Dealbreakers Epilogue. That was quick. I am just, so we're just doing exactly these people do after their whole adventure here. So, after the battle is done, you guys all return back to, well, you all return back to Gothvale, basically. And you all, well, go your own separate ways, eventually. Some of you stay, some of you leave. Shall we see? Fizzle, what do you do when you arrive back, and what are your plans for your character's future?
Well, the two lovebirds over there do want me to officiate their wedding, so Fizzle's gonna help with that at first. But honestly, afterward, he'd probably just start doing what he did last time and just start exploring the world again and just helping people in need. Of course, maybe not in his, current astral sea-looking form, but
Well,
definitely just a
upon getting used to your new found form, you realize you can manipulate your energies and make yourself look as you used to. Though with some new additions to whatever you like.
If Fizzle continues or plans to continue exploring and doing good in the world, I would propose to him and ask him if he would like to help me and Frost kind of explore the world ourselves on an airship.
Proposed him? Are you cheating on me already?
I was about to say the
Absolute.
same shit.
shit.
XD.
Love
So,
trying.
Absolutely not.
so
Yeah.
So this will be your true form. This will be your actual god form, as you are pure essence. And you have defeated your opposite. Whether you feel like you're natural or unnatural is up to you. The laws of nature right now, you are a natural ascension. But in reality, you are basically a deity, and you can gain followers through, well, leaving and just spreading the word of yourself, helping people, any of those things.
There was a little bit of the intention of going around and helping people, just to not make people worship me, but just to spread the word and see if people end up following.
So this has increased your lifespan exponentially.
Oh.
And your character won't die of old age.
Not during this world's lifetime, at least.
No. Unless something goes and kills you outright, you should live a long time.
He's been cursed with immortality.
But what will Fizzle do?
Probably, like I just said, explore the world as much as possible, helping people left and right, and maybe even spreading his own name to get a small following, and maybe that following can continue spreading. And probably gonna have to figure out exactly what he should do as a pillar now, considering we may have a sort of duty to uphold, perhaps.
Duty.
I'm gonna shut up.
Are you gonna
One
take
of the
up that?
places you can visit is the far realm that you belong to, as well as anywhere on Narikov, because your character can travel.
I mean, I guess the question is, where would he establish a shrine?
I'm not sure. There's a lot of nice places on Narikov, but on the other hand, it's just kind of like,
I mean, I was gonna ask, like, what is his home continent?
Yeah, or where did Fizzle die? What if Fizzle sets up his shrine in where he died?
opens a new shop exactly on top of the old shop.
Because I feel like, and maybe Fizzle's thought process is different. It's a split of a new path into where he comes to now.
So if I remember correctly,
Tiden will offer Fizzle a home in his guild temporarily.
I mean,
All
sure.
all the false gods who are now mortals could always give Fizzle advice on his new godhood, considering they basically live at the guild as well.
Yeah.
Just as an idea.
yeah,
Sorry, I'm coming to the realization that Azul's guild is just turning into a care home for old gods.
Yeah, it is a care home.
Retirement.
We take care of all the old gods.
it's a
And then we kill
hospice.
them.
It's a hospice for old people. For old.
Oh yeah, I think you
gods.
misunderstand. This is one of those where like a word has or a phrase has two meanings type of joke. We take care
Yeah.
of the old gods. Take care of the old gods.
Depending on how it
Depending on the
is. Do not resist. You are being saved.
So if you stay in the Blessed Lands for a time being, because these campaigns will continue going, but there is going to be a 5-year time skip coming up.
Bruh.
So I will just need to know what your character will do in the next 5 years, basically.
Already been flung through time. Leave me alone.
Man, if I knew it was gonna be 5 years, shit.
Yeah.
Perhaps
Um,
it's not a hit.
I mean, you
Probably,
can learn a lot in
Honestly-
5 years.
probably just chill around for a second, try to get used to, newfound power and whatnot. Take advice from the old gods. Maybe figure out exactly what the hell it means to be a pillar of essence and what that kind of brings to the table. Besides, just
The actual
being a
former pillar of essence can actually help you with that.
yeah.
Despite her not
And-
being a proper essence, she can still help.
And then from there, probably have Fizzle just strike out on his own. Just find a place to call home and just settle down there
Alright.
and just build up followers, whether that's in a nice little shrine or a reeky-dicky little alchemy shop that he just finds comfortable.
So you're not taking me up on my offer? Oh, hello?
Nah.
Sorry.
Fizzle's been adventured out. He needs to settle for a moment.
Okay.
That's understandable.
Start giving magic classes to wayward wizards. Actually,
He gives an
that might be a
explicit-
mistake. That might
gives
be
it-
a mistake.
No,
Okay.
no. He gives the explicit warning. Just because I drink Ethereum doesn't mean you should. It comes with too many risks, and frankly, it's not worth finding out.
Everyone
But God-
that learns under him takes it as a challenge.
There. Fizzle's establishing there. What did I know there basically was anti-drug, but what did it stand for?
Oh
Okay.
my god, dude! Don't even ask me. It's a lot. so fucking
Mhm,
stupid.
Just
it's
thought
all.
of the idea. Where is Fizzle gonna be? So I know.
God,
Put a marker on the map. Like just use
Hmm.
like.
I really don't know because a lot of these places, like,
Just use Y, I guess.
That was
That way I know where your character is gonna be stationed when it comes up, right?
Nikki, I'm gonna keep it simple. Out of all these locations, in your opinion, as the creator of this world, what has the most alchemical supplies?
Oreo.
Oh baby, that's a fun question. That's
Uh-oh.
has 3 answers.
Hit me.
Okay, the Argus Isles has a lot of unique ones, but there's also a very dangerous place called the Bonelands, which is just filled with slimes, blood slimes. I've explained this in another campaign. They are carnivorous ones that have gone wild, so it is why it's called the Bonelands.
Fun.
Dangerous place, full of very unique ingredients. The Ashlands is full of a lot of if you want to do fire resistance and a lot of fire-based things, the Ashlands is perfect for those ingredients and is one of the best places for it, as it grows a lot of unique fauna and stuff, or flora and fauna. And the Metallurgist Ice Fields is the other place because of its unique location and its. What was the joke you guys made of what this continent is? What, Brazil?
Fucking no. So we compared the geography of Narikov to Earth, and based on the fact that it is in the southwestern hemisphere, it is basically South America, aka Brazil.
So, the ice fields has a lot of very good ingredients. A lot in the desert, a lot in the forest, and unique ingredients because of all the metal things that have been destroyed, and those things haven't grown back to normality. Anything that was taken at fruits and other things are still metal. Some of the animals and everything like that. There's also a unique place where slimes exist. Just certain ones. Yeah. Those 3 places would be the best places for Fizzle to go if he wants stuff like that. Why is your token not working? It shouldn't matter. You want to look like the other one anyway, right?
God, I'm not sure all 3 of them sound pretty good.
One is very dangerous. Alright, 2, okay. The Argus Isles and the Ashlands are the 2 most dangerous of the 2. The Ice Fields is less dangerous, but is currently going through a political conflict.
Do I want to set shop in the middle of a war, or do I want to set shop in the middle of, like, Australia? 2 Australias.
Ashlands, there's nobody, Ashlands is the one place that you'll actually feel very alone, because there's no civilization that you can see, but Death Elves come from there, the Ashen Elves, but no one knows where they are, and no one's ever seen a city, or a town, or anything in the Ashlands. The Argus Isles has tribes that roam around, and 3 tribalistic villages that exist. So. The other 2, they do have just dangerous animals, mostly the Ashlands and Argus Isles. But at least with Argus Isles, you may run into random tribes. Whether they're good or bad, that's for you to determine.
I mean, they're... Wow. Oof. That almost came out wrong.
There is a bit of an added risk of going to the ice fields. There's someone there that does not like gods. It was very upset to find out that a new one is around.
Who would that be again?
I'm not gonna tell you that. That's for you to fuck around and find out, my guy.
Don't give him a challenge like that. He'll do it.
No, that's just that. I don't know. That kind of tickles me in a funny way because it's like, oh, there's a new one now. Fucking great.
That would be
tickles
Oh my
you.
god, is
so
that fucking him?
That would be so BM if you walked, like, if you went there, made a temple just to spite.
No, it wouldn't be a temple. Like I said, I'd just probably open a fucking alchemy shop.
That eventually just
His
becomes a
god-
I mean,
shrine.
political strife means great real estate prices.
This god just.
Oh my
opened
god,
up
are
a
you gonna
fucking
become the
alchemy shop.
potion shop in the village? Pretend
My
who
potions
doesn't
are
know
too
that
strong
no
for
one
you,
knows is a
traveler.
god, but sometimes
I would actually really like
wink
that.
you
for
face.
Epilogue.
I kind of want to go with
One of-
that.
One of the
And whether-
parties attempts to steal his potion of greater healing, simply banishes him from reality.
So, Fizzle, you wanna do that? You wanna like open a shop
My
in
potions are too
a
strong
village in the
rather-
or well, it's a hamlet now. But there is a hamlet that you can actually get to know about because of your connections. They'll tell you this exists. This is why this place is available. It's the Aryan Keep or the Aryan Keep actually has a stake here. They're funding they're actually funding the insurrection. Technically, they're funding. They're funding one at least.
I'm sorry. Sorry, go.
I kind of just want to set up shop and not tell everyone that I'm a god.
All right.
And whether or not people figure that out and just become a follower or not is entirely up to them. But I'm
Is that-
definitely.
You're gonna.
What?
I find that part funny because I was also going there too.
Shit.
Nah,
I mean,
alright.
hey, that means Yoto can
I
have a
forget.
fucking home.
I feel really bad because I forgot the organization me and Yoto are a part of.
Oh no, I'm no longer a part of that. That's just you, bud.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's only you.
See, it's just called it's just called the Order.
I forget. Was it? They were for the Scalic Dominion, right?
That
No.
Crystal Empire.
Crystal Empire. I'm sorry. I
Oh
couldn't
no,
remember, and I felt really bad.
all good.
I'm gonna quote fucking some Star Trek here and say rules of acquisition number 34, war is good for business. But also rule 35,
35,
peace is good for
Good for
business.
business.
This is booty.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say it. Mr. Morthakh, Demon Cleaver, Nick, would you be willing, in the Crystal Empire, to start a joint business of arms development for the
To
what
be
is that?
honest,
The long bolters.
To be honest, that is a good investment. However, in the Deep Core would probably would be a better choice because of how many connections are there, considering the teleporters to all across the world.
I know, but isn't there a teleporter link to the Crystal Empire? Didn't we do that? No.
Yeah, it is.
There's
Yeah.
one link to the Crystal Empire specifically, and they're already developing tech. What you could do is just bring your family onto the Narakov side of the portal, establish a tech empire of sorts, and just distribute firearms to who you see fit.
I
You know,
believe.
like the Dutch.
So, Nick, I believe it's time to make Rhymatol.
Rhymatol? What?
Yeah,
You know, the Deadlands is an interesting place to set up because no one really knows what the
Oh, God.
the crystal sand can really do. So if your characters are up for that task of figuring out the fuck it does, and you guys are gonna do things back and forth from the Deadlands and the Deep
Core.
Core and stuff, that would be I could see something going on.
I
And
want sorry. Okay. The goal. I have multiple goals now for Evlo that I really want to have happen,
Mhm.
and that's to A, become the Pillar of Death, whether greater or minor. B, start an arms industry, and C, get with Vyara, the one god we freed in the basement.
Yep, Vyara.
Vikara.
Or
Oh
Yeah.
my
Jonty.
god.
I just realized I'm still a
That is the
disciple
plan
of
I have for
twins.
Evlo, and I will try to have it happen. Damn it!
I just realized I'm still a disciple of the twins.
A little bit.
Right.
Let's see.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so
I almost forgot.
Ashliel. Let's.
We've done a lot of stuff.
You guys have. It's been. You guys had
Let's-
2 years of things to do.
I
So-
cannot forget the most important thing. Fizzle will be taking his daughter with him to that
Well,
potion
that
shop.
was a given.
Yes.
That's a given.
That was a given. So Ashliel,
Can't
which Frost and Ashliel will both be doing things together.
So, Jonty, if you meet any travelers that need some long-range arms, maybe swing them my way.
Okay, listen. I know you're gonna be opening your arms manufacturing. I'm gonna be opening my Johnson and Johnson. Okay, leave me
Dude,
alone.
I feel like you're gonna get
Johnson
along with
and
the one
Johnson.
merchant that keeps traveling around. It's really funny. So Evlo wants to go to the Deadlands and do that stuff. All right.
Yep.
So the portal is actually right there where you actually moved your character, which is very funny.
Wow. Yeah,
So-
I totally remembered that when we went there. Definitely.
Well, you
So-
went through a mountain pass to
Sorry.
get there. It was really funny. But I'm laughing that you did that nonchalantly. Ashliel and Frost. So Ghost and Brett, what are you guys doing? I know you guys are gonna have your
So-
wedding. That thing I know is happening, and
Yep.
we can have like a when you guys are actually all available. We can just have like a 30-minute or like a little quick one shot of a wedding.
So, with obviously, I
Not
feel
today,
like
obviously.
I would like to take like a week break before we work on any of that stuff, like just to rest, and then, knowing that Evlo and I kind of have the same kind of goal, of trying to become the major and minor pillars of death. I think me, Frost, and Evlo, and I would ask Fizzle, Yoto, and Morthakh if they want to help for me and
Absolutely
Evlo,
not.
Evlo to become gods.
Yeah,
And
that
so-
no.
Yoto's like,
No.
fuck the god.
No,
No.
he has other things to do.
He has
Same here.
too much shit to do, not priority.
I mean, I have enough time to do it.
And then probably after that, if it's successful or not, me and Frost would get married. Small wedding, right?
Yes.
Very
Yeah.
small.
Very
Yeah.
small. Well, yeah, technically it would be kind of.
Literally just your party.
No,
Uh,
God, no. I'm inviting my fucking sisters.
Oh,
Yeah, invite
Ah,
Just
party
family.
and some others.
I have
Um,
I still have to fucking explain to them my fucking race change. God,
And
what
then-
a
You have to
what a-
go
what a
find.
ball- what
I'll say this.
Only
Brett,
one
if
of them
you want to
will
go,
believe you. Seriously.
Oh, that's I have to figure that one out.
Well, not
Right,
one of
if-
them. Oh wait, no. There's three, right? So no, yeah,
There's three.
Two of them will believe you. The other one will be too pompous for the longest time. And be like, you're just fucking with me.
My favorite one, the one that I hid from.
Look, you changed
And-
your race for your lover. I changed my lover's race. We are not the same.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna slap you.
I will skin you.
after having done that, and Brett or Frost going on a quest to go to their siblings, we're probably gonna have to go to the Crystal Empire and I would ask Yoto, hey, can we can you try to get me like some type of not death sentence with the Crystal Empire and help me with
I
that?
already explained to them what happened. I forced fucking Teton to explain his bullshit.
Oh
And,
yeah.
Yeah, they said no matter what I do, you're not allowed to come back.
Yeah, so
You're fucked.
Okay.
no going back.
You can
They
be
said
in
they
the
won't-
Deadlands, they just can't accept you back.
They
No!
said they won't hunt you down if that makes you feel better. But can't
But
go
if
back.
they catch you in an alleyway and
If
nobody's
they catch you in
looking,
if they catch you in a major settlement of their governance, then yeah,
Who? Crystal Empire.
it's wanted
Um,
within an empire, but not out of it.
So-
Eden.
And then
How was
Thanks.
I? You never told me you were part of some sort of secret order that hates it when you join other orders.
We
I mean,
didn't know
we
that
did.
was a thing.
I seriously didn't know that there was.
Keaton's
Uh,
information of the Crystal Empire is sparse at best.
I didn't know that I would get hurt if I did that type of stuff. So, anyways, and then I would ask Keaton if obviously you said a few weeks back, Azul, that you're willing, if I wait 6 months, to go 50-50 on an airship. So I'm gonna wait 6 months and help Frost with their things, and eventually buy an airship. With the remaining jade and gold I have, I would also probably get the strange katana and try to fix the broken Oros repeater. And then
Teton
probably
I would say Teton would hold his word on the airship. You just got to give him the time to actually collect the money again. He did spend everything on this.
and then I would eventually just do kind of international help in the name of the Golden Roots Guild. But as kind of an ambassador, and with kind of popping in on my party members. And helping others, exploring the world.
Yep. So you're gonna become a merc for hire. Got it.
Not necessarily a merc for hire, but yeah.
Not allowed to become a merc for hire.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm a guild member. I'm just
He's a
an
guild member
ambas-
for hire. Pay the
member
guild,
for
you can
hire,
use her.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm an ambassador.
So Frost,
I-
I'm guessing you're going to be doing some of these things with them, but there's also things your character
What?
wants to do as well.
Fuck. Give me a second. So it's gonna be me trying to find my sisters, because
Okay.
I know where I have positive knowledge on where 2 of them are located, or at least vaguely where one of them is. I know where the other one is, and I now have to go find where the 3rd one is, because she's up in the fucking wind somewhere. Obviously gonna have to be dealing with the wedding preparations, figure out who to invite, go back to Mass stealing them, let him know how everything went. Obviously, I'll still be trying to gather knowledge that I have not learned yet and giving it to my patron. And it'll just be a lot of searching for knowledge, honestly.
New question for you. This is kind of a freebie. would you attempt to find your old... Well, actually, would you try and reopen the Bard College somewhere?
Absolutely.
Okay. Where?
Does Ashliel plan on settling down anywhere?
I mean, I feel like she would be fine with settling down. Just knows that she would let you know kind of she intends to kind of keep on the move in terms of just being an ambassador for the Golden Roots. But
I
yeah.
want to recreate the Bard College back in was the town Masteel is set up in?
Oh, Masteel's not set up in a town. He has a tower.
No, not the tower. The town that we started in. Or that
Lunavale.
Lunavale, yeah. I would start it in Lunavale.
Right.
So there.
Yeah.
So
Nice
ironically,
area.
if you live there, you have an easy connection with Ashliel because she's part of the Golden Roots, and there's like a whole thing between Lunavale and the Golden Roots.
Yeah, I would like to establish a home in Lunavale.
Holy fun. There's so many messages on the... It's okay. I need this all on here anyway, so...
Is anyone going to invest in my arms making business, or is it just me?
I'll
No
invest.
money to invest.
We would get to.
Oh, I'll get...
We'll get to you in a minute.
I still
I'm
have
trying
some
to come up with a
jade.
name.
I'm poor.
You literally own a business.
I think
War
I
is-
probably have the most money out of all y'all fuckers.
War
Shut
is
up.
costly.
War is costly. If anybody told me it was gonna be this expensive, I would have just let you handle it on your own.
I literally gave you a fucking golem to cut.
Yeah, don't forget it. You still got that bill for all the weapons that the Demon Cleaver took on.
That's part of being paid. That's part of why Teton has no money.
Yeah, you fucking marked up 3 premium charges with interest.
No, he made a substantial request of a large amount of weapons.
But those weapons also serve in the future now. Also, you mentioned the golem. That golem, ironically, survived better than most of the armies.
How many of the armies
Nice.
survived? How much of them?
It'd be much easier to tell you that only one army got destroyed.
Which one?
Uh,
Must be the Crystal Empire.
It was the pirates.
it was the pirates. Yep.
Who were in the pirates? Was
That
anyone
was
we
the-
cared about?
Gold.
Pillar- that's the-
Anagles.
That's former Pillar of Essence's, it was one of her lives. So, when she was removed from her godhood by her brother, who cursed her to be a tiefling, she became a pirate queen in the Tri-Crag Caribbean.
So-
That isn't to say that a lot of the armies did not do so hot afterwards.
Yeah, a lot of them were near death. Like, a lot of them were falling.
All the like regular mercenaries that we hired, another reason why we have like no money, their army HP is down to 2. The Hales, whatever you say, Nikki, I don't care. They're down to 1. The Asvarian Island people, so Trix people on the Asvarian Island, are down to 41 out of 150. This isn't how many people, but rather their HP. So that's how you can kind of think about that. The Crystal Empire went from 100 to 10. I can just post this in chat, actually.
So all in all, it turned out about as good as we could expect it to.
There, it's posted in chat, their final HP totals and how much damage they took along the way.
And just didn't move.
No, the way that functioned, if you're curious, is the golem took any damage that they would have. And then, furthermore, due to the golem's excellent craftsmanship, it only took I can just explain it to you now. So I rolled 2d8 every turn for how much damage the army took, and then every 5 turns I rolled 2d12.
Okay.
The golem functioned by taking 1d8 and 1d12
I see.
as its superior craftsmanship.
Jeez, the Crystal Empire was not doing well.
No, a lot of these people weren't, even compared to all their like initial health goals. They all like kind of struggling here at the end.
That team,
Yes, except Hedon.
Eden built extra different.
Pirates were
Nikki, real quick, I got a
had
question.
like one guy left. Mercs
As
had
the-
2 people standing.
As I said, that's not the number of people, but rather like the total army's HP, if that makes sense.
Total army's HP. They're
So,
like fucking
1 HP could be like 5 people, depending on the army.
1%
Uh,
left.
So yeah, it's better to look at it percentage-wise.
Nikki,
Yeah.
I think I
So
go ahead.
well, yeah, we should move on to the next people. So, what was that, Morthakh?
Just something real quick. What did the twins represent again?
The twins
been so
represent
long.
duplicity and mirrors and things. They represent that realm.
Fuck. Well, shit. I'm a god. I am a disciple of a god that's not even in my world.
They're farseers, so they're
It's
like
fine.
everywhere.
Hmm.
omnipresent.
Duplicity and mirrors, sorry. So, yeah. And their
I haven't heard that
realm,
word before. Duplicity.
they're actually part of the mirror realm, aka one of the moons. So they're always watching.
Stop that. I didn't give you permission to spy on me. That's the NSA's job.
Dude,
Ooh,
stop it.
What does
Goes to
duplicity
Collins
mean
now.
again? I'm sorry. That's just one word I have not heard.
They're basically the creatures they're the reasons why changelings exist and doppelgangers and stuff.
Think of
gotta
it
be,
as
like-
illusion.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
Duplication meaning like doubles of things.
Yeah. Duplicate.
Hmm.
They're the true patrons of the mirror realm, if you will.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, thinking about the offer that Evlo had, I mean, I could do more than that, Evlo, if you're willing.
There are
So-
people who follow all the gods, and they're the weird. It's I think it's called Gregorian, where they follow a bunch of gods, but they don't like pertain to one. Just whatever one suits them
mean-
at the time. I'm actually thinking about making like a fun little bit with that. But anyways, sorry, that was off topic. Anyways,
That's fine.
let's do. So what is is that everything, Frost, for the few years you're gonna be doing things?
Mm-hmm.
Because okay, Morthakh.
All right. So this is actually towards Evlo. Instead of just starting your company, how about a partnership with the Demon Cleavers?
How so?
Well, first off, I would convince the entire house of Demon Cleavers to probably come to the Deadlands. And considering the wealth that the Demon Cleavers have, especially me being gone for so many years and having so much Void Coin, and we know the value of the Void Coin, we could potentially set up our own little, you would say, settlement.
That's not a good idea in the Deadlands.
Or
Hmm.
rather, set up a trade outpost in
There you
the
go.
town.
There you go. That's
Okay.
the right idea.
Like
Okay.
like a branch office, so to
Sure,
say.
sure, we could do that. And I was thinking, while while you do like the research of that, I would have Demon Cleavers try to make it practical, as well as me trying to research the demon swords that I've had to see if I can unlock the full potential, and as well as and test the caustic lizard to see what would happen if I feed him some of the crystals in the Deadlands.
I'm absolutely fine with a joint venture.
Let Frost.
But manufacturing would be done in the Deadlands. Most of the metals would be imported from the Deep Core, of which I'm sure the Demon Cleaver family company would more than willing to help
Secure
in the deal and secure, and I will pay good money for it. And I have a company name.
So, a funny thing about the Deadlands is it is a mixture of there are total two towns that are actually protected by the Crystal Empire and are actually part of the Crystal Empire, and they're on the ground. The rest of the places are ravaged villages that once were villages that are now bastions or tribalistic. Like, it's basically all the bandits and everything took over all these different places after the war.
I do remember that.
So you guys could make a trade outpost anywhere, and you may have to deal with bandits, or you may actually be able to strike deals with bandits. So
that would go against my code of honor.
The Deadlands is a desert.
Yeah, kinda.
Sort of.
The crystal trees shattered into basically particles, and that's what the sand is. Hence the.
So it would not be possible to desertify the ground.
You can. There is ground underneath all that dust and everything. It's just been covered for so long. And no one's ever tried to. They're just afraid.
Sounds afraid of what?
Well, it's been causing, like, mirages and strange things because of the magic that once withheld in it being released the way it did. If that makes sense.
It doesn't. I'm kidding.
Well,
so
the primary concern of Evlo would with relating to business would be starting up his arms and his industry, and securing a deal with the Demon Cleavers for added profit for both sides. As if it is successful, the Demon Cleavers, I'm sure, would love to get a stake in the company.
Let Frost know if you ever need somebody for negotiation.
I mean, considering how much you went through, and considering the amount of fucking fanatically bullshit that we've done, I might as well just say, fuck it, we just both make a new company together.
And as well as after that business would get running, it would be doing everything else and maybe experimenting with reclaiming some of the actual land to make it arable. Aridable. Aridable? Aridable. Yeah, I think it's aridable. That means that's usable farmland.
Yeah. So you're gonna make
arable, ARABLE, not arid. Okay, I was so confused.
Arable. I couldn't remember which one it is.
To make the land to be better cultivated.
Yeah, I get the saying.
So that is possible, and you never.
Arable land, yeah, or arable land.
I was just trying to say arid, like ARID, like
no,
as in a dry desert land. I'm like
reclaim it into farmland.
Yeah, I know what you're saying now.
Yeah.
I had to think about it.
Look, I want to make Evlo just flat up a death god tycoonist.
Why not make some deals with the druids?
Ooh, that's actually not a bad idea.
That's that would be a maybe on the case of druids. Because
Why?
they're industrialists.
And?
Of course.
Okay. I want you to think about what a druid is.
Yes, they
I
deal
want
with
you
the
to think
plants.
about what an industrialist is.
Well,
They-
think about it more like
they
this way.
exact
Enough
opposite.
coin convinces anybody, good sir.
I was
Not
gonna
a
say, think
druid.
about
They
it.
don't need queen.
I was gonna say, think about it this way though.
Enough drugs.
Wouldn't the druids want to have any sort of life in the land, even if it is being harvested?
Not necessarily.
See, if they don't
It's
tell
not
them
how it
exactly what they're
works.
doing, if they're just like, "Hey, can you help us make this
We're
land
reclaiming
fertile
land."
for farming and things like that? We're clearing it out. We're trying to restore it," type thing. They
also-
could trick druids into that.
I also have an incredible thought.
Business
in my mind.
101.
It's not so much
It's-
lying; it's just not telling all the pieces.
The whole truth.
I would also have
Bit-
this incredible thought in my mind that if he becomes the death god, there is potential for him to garner up his own spores druid cult.
Oh god, that's right.
Ah, yes. That's
And, you
very
know,
funny. But there are
I could also
spores druids in the deep core, and
Yeah, we've met some of them.
So there's a lot of ways they could actually do this.
That's kind of the basic plan for Evlo at the moment.
But yeah.
Okay.
Fuck bitches, get money.
All right. So we're gonna go and put one more thing, and we're gonna go Morthakh and Evlo. Evlo.
So,
Attempt to restore
Morthakh,
land
you
for
are joining me in-
industrial needs, but no one
Let her finish.
needs to know
Morthakh,
that
you are-
part.
joining me in this new business endeavor.
I would, but as
Yeah.
I said, I don't got money at the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, we could do that.
So, Morthakh
Yoto.
and Evlo Industries, I guess, is what it...
Well, no, because it is being started in the Deadlands. I guess I could use my character's family resources to invest, and also, you know, make it a legitimate business in the Deadlands, and not bring the wrath of an empire down on you.
Oh,
That's the thing. We don't actually need that because I happen to also be the ambassador for the Deep Core and for the Crystal Empire.
So
if you don't know that.
you're the ambassador, for your town for that.
So
So
Nick,
you
these
have
are-
access to it. Like,
Yeah,
These are the two names: Emmy Industries or Evtol Industries.
Emmy's fine.
Oh,
Why don't you just call it Void Coin? But like,
Because that's the currency of the Deep
Well-
Core.
right?
Just
So when
name
people-
it Void Arms Incorporated.
Also, yeah, you could also do that.
You know what? That's actually not a bad
It's a
idea.
good name. I think that's the
Deep
name we're
Arms.
probably gonna go with.
I like
Oh,
Void Arms more.
Void Arms and Deep Arms? That sounds so wrong for some reason.
well, I
The
was trying
deep
to find
void
a way-
arms.
How could we make this a joke about Deep Rock Galactic?
You know what? That's actually what we're doing.
Deep Void
Industries.
Manufacturing?
Deep Void Industries.
Yeah, Deep Void Industries.
That is honestly a good name. What do you
Deep
think,
Void
Devlo?
Industries.
Let's go with that.
What is wrong with us?
So much. So much.
All right,
Me-
Yoto.
Or rockets.
What?
Me and Evlo have or me and Evlo and Morthakh have their company.
What does this
Eden will
samurai
extend
do?
another offer to Yoto to join his guild.
How about no?
No.
But that's fine.
No,
It's not gonna harass. Just
No.
something. Yoto, you'll extend it once more.
He is not interested in becoming a guild member. The only association that will remain is because the person he is courting is a founding member.
No,
No,
Yeah.
just the
She's
sister.
not-
so this is my sister.
Oh, cool. I don't have to deal with you unless I want to annoy you. Great.
Right.
I
kinda
can't
like-
get over,
Only-
I can't
only
get over
me-
the fact that
Only becomes relevant when when Aryan Keep needs stuff done
Also,
I just-
between
I just wanna
both
say-
of the guilds.
I
this
still
whole
can't- I
this
still
whole
can't believe
time
you're doing
talking
that.
about what me and Morthakh are gonna do as a company, I've just been like juggling a bundle of coins in my hand.
Question,
So-
Azul. What happens to the player? Sorry.
You have had your time. Silence. I have put him in the box. Anyways.
What?
So, yeah, I would invest granted, not a heavy investment like Morthakh is doing, but he would invest in Deep Void Industries. Because, fuck it, passive income is a great thing now that he is technically unemployed.
Alright, you know what that means? Time to create the stock market!
No.
So, what? Would it be like 40, 40, 20?
Probably something like that. Or
45, 45, 10.
Or 30, 30, 10, and then the remaining is for free investors.
Ah, that makes a bit more sense.
Yeah, you know what? That's true.
Also, there's a lot of shit that I have been dropped with dealing with. Not really appreciative
Investors,
of the
eh?
bullshit involving.
Uh-oh.
Coin is always needed.
Not really appreciative of just getting fucking extra bullshit related to the Crystal Empire dropped on me, not gonna lie. Don't really want to deal with that, but...
Maybe it's time for Yoto to retire.
Retirement is for cowards.
Yoto wants to go down swinging.
Retirement is for cowards, and there are new opportunities. First thing he would do before Levestus returns to mortality is have the discussion of taking up his place temporarily until they can find someone who is capable of naturally filling the slot of Primal so that there is not a power vacuum. Because
Until
he is already, without his knowledge, previously without his knowledge, has already taken Talkdoll's power. So...
he would say, like, that is... that is completely up to you if you want to take my place. I personally really want to step down.
That was the offer he would have given Levestus before they went to deal with Vyara, and he would have also included Teton in this discussion. It is a temporary arrangement only. He does not intend to be a pillar for a long time, just until someone proves that they are capable of naturally taking that slot, but he also wants to prevent a power vacuum because that is a very dangerous thing, especially when it comes to divinity.
The pillar of what?
Primal.
Oh, Levestus's. You want to take his?
Yes. I've already taken Talkdoll's, who is the miner.
Right.
So...
kind of the issue here is Teton is like about to go destroy Levestus' soul well.
What?
Oh, Vestus is just...
He's gonna remove Levestus' source of power. Be right back.
Yo!
Like, it's fine for whoever rises up next. It's not the first god Teton's killed if someone undesirable pops up.
Well, Vestus would give up his own power, but he also is going to be your next investor.
God damn it.
If you want to take Levestus' place in the Mirror Realm, though.
No.
I'm fine for you shackling your whole entire life to the Mirror Realm until someone takes your place.
Absolutely
No.
not.
Once again, I just want to say, Yoto, you can always buy more of those stocks and more of the shares of the company.
Sorry, I want to just interject with that idea of the Mirror Realm, but I just imagine someone who's about to be the guy who replaces Levestus, and goes, Who's that brooding guy in the corner?
The vet's is gone.
Uh,
Teton has enough like actual friends he can count out on one hand.
but yeah, no.
New phone, who
so
dis?
that would he would offer to take the slot of primal until again someone else rises to it. I'm
Teton's
not sure if he would actively seek that out though.
Teton's kind of main issue with taking it from Levestis though is that Levestis gets his from a soul well. And that's like a no-go.
I
And
mean,
Teton wanted to
you're
remove it for a
talking
while.
about a person who is very familiar with how to manipulate and use soul magic to an extent.
That's not the issue. The issue isn't not knowing how to do it. The issue is that it's being done at all.
This just came to my mind. A paladin and an undead are working together.
Yeah,
I
they're
mean,
not
I have an
inherently
alternative.
The funniest
I have
thing
an
I've ever heard.
artifact weapon. What if I just,
I'm just
take the
recording for
power
this.
from the well and imbue it in the sword, so
Teton's
that
just gonna
nobody
release-
has it?
Teton's gonna release the souls.
I could just destroy the souls.
That's
It
not.
would be really funny.
That's not. No.
That's
I
not
think
an
Cheatin
option.
would just kill you outright if you tried.
Maybe
That's like. That's
don't
like
cause a soul
major
explosion.
No. Because one, you'll probably fucking destroy part of what's left of the Varian Island with
Look,
the nuke you'll set off.
look,
Exactly.
Krakatoa, motherfucker.
And two, Teton
Oh,
wants the souls to be free and move on to their own afterlives and no longer be shackled to gods, even if it was on their own will.
Oh yeah, it was a lot of convincing and sacrifice. Their followers.
So it's Teton's basically letting people go home after they've worked for 5,000 years straight.
So,
Hmm.
Nah, they should work for another 5,000.
I mean, honestly, let's see. What else was on my list of shit to deal with?
5,000 was
Get
like a
married,
number.
have a
I don't
kid.
actually know how much.
Nah, that can
that
can
second
wait.
one can wait. That second one can wait.
That can wait.
Nah,
Let's
Yoto
see.
needs at least 3 kids.
No.
No!
Silence.
in
One
five,
at
see.
best. Take
In-
it or leave it.
in 5 years,
Honestly,
How? You cannot dictate your sister's
Which
future
There's-
children.
there's only
Shut.
magic. Oh, that's not fair, I guess.
so let's see. List of shit to deal with. I really cannot. I do not want to be stuck doing Crystal Empire shit.
Leave it.
To be honest,
You don't
that is
have to.
someone else's problem.
And don't.
I also, as much as I would like to go figure out what the fuck happened to Morocco, I don't have the authority to do so anymore. Also, I'm pretty sure if he disappeared, they might have just killed him anyways.
Oh,
Whoops.
Hold on. DD, I'm gonna send you a message real quick. I would so that way you can talk.
So, let's see, what else was there? I guess he and Jade could move to the ice fields for a bit because I talked about planning to establish some sort of peacekeeping operation there. And with
You think she lives in any one
Deal?
place?
huh?
I said that's cute. You think she lives in any one place?
Bet.
I tried. I lost.
So, Jade would also say there are some things that she needs to take care of. She believes she needs to take out the other Zariah labs that she believes Urian knew about. Because there could be still followers or a Urian that still follows under his footsteps, or at least the Obsidian Assembly needs to be taken care of. And she knows Teton's
care of
working
them
on that
already.
too. But she believes there are still, like, Tenebris may be dead, but there are generals and other people under that were under
I
Urian.
thought we took care of them already.
You took care of
You
a
took
lot
care
of
of-
them.
took care of
I
the
mean, you
important
took
ones.
enough of them out that it's not a major problem, but Jade believes it is not the end. They're too
Nations.
Urian is crafty. He's also very paranoid. Too paranoid. It's the reason why he went after the Asvarians in the first place.
Yeah, that definitely didn't come back to bite him in the ass.
Not at all.
I mean,
Okay, guys.
did shunt her brother into place without
Out.
time.
Just removed him.
Yeet.
She believes we need to start looking for answers, or at least start looking for his other kids. Because if he has kids other than her own kid, and the one that they recently found out about, there might be others.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, Keaton's knew about one of his kids for a while.
Yeah.
Like, he met
She
that
has
kid before he
multiple
even
things
got
like
sister.
she's gonna be roaming around a lot, so she will settle down, but she won't like stay for a while. She's
As I said, she just moves. She does things.
she has too much things to like take care of because of person who won't leave her race alone.
Asvarians have a long bucket list. About half of the things on that bucket list is killing Urian.
Oh.
Hey, Yoto.
Let's do.
Me and Morthakh have a proposition for you.
God damn it. Fucking chuckle fucks. What?
Go ahead.
Would you be willing to be hired to run the E&M Industries mercenary branch?
Would I agree to do? I am not becoming fucking your version of Blackwater.
But it would be funny.
We will be moral. We're not gonna do crazy shit. like
Let's not go that far yet, Morthakh.
Yeah, hold on. You're getting a little too ahead of yourself, bud.
I'm a paladin, so
Maybe another time then.
Let's be honest. I think he's just going to settle into the metallurgist ice fields and probably try to establish some sort of, I guess, military force there.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Like a PMC or mercenary company, for example,
No.
that we may hire out to protect our goods,
I will
No.
also say
our
that.
vulnerable factories.
that's enough.
I will
Peace
also
enough.
say that if Yoto declines Eden's re-offer of joining, he will instead offer a contract to join the guild as a contractor.
I don't think he would be interested in that either. He really does not want to deal with Teeden's bullshit.
This is less of you are under Titan's thumb as a guild member, and more of you are an outside help.
Like a
Think of-
freelancer.
Yeah, exactly like a freelancer. Think like how sometimes construction companies will hire outside painters. You get to dictate everything that you're willing to do, and we can't really do anything about it, and we pay you per job. And you're allowed to decline jobs as well if you don't think it's worth doing.
I don't think he would be interested in that at all.
But
to
in
be quite
return,
honest.
that's fine. I was gonna say, in return, you get access to the guild's various resources.
What resources?
All of our non-fiscal ones.
Oh, you mean
The knowledge, the people, the fucking equipment, spellcasting, enchanters, etc.
Hmm.
The portal that's also in that city or that town.
Yeah, but that goes to the drow.
What's wrong
No,
with
they-
them?
They're elves.
Yeah, but they work with the Duragar too.
No,
They
no,
just
no.
don't like
Yoda's got it right. They
humans.
are elves.
They also don't really like humans. That's fair.
Yeah, it's a mutual. It's a mutual. Less than tolerance.
I mean, if you do
Didn't-
go there, they'll recognize your like your attire and everything, and they won't like not like you, but they won't also like they won't
Hate you.
disrespect you in public type of thing. But they won't have to
Bend to your whim.
bend to your whim. Yeah.
Well, these offers will remain on the table for Yoto, and as well as they will remain on the table for Frost.
Not gonna take it up, Frost?
Which offer is this?
Oh,
Either
be
becoming a contractor or joining the Golden Roots outright.
Oh, god damn it.
I mean,
God, I might as well.
It's up to you. You can just say no.
No, I might as well since
I feel like you could probably
Ashliel did it.
you could probably help the logistics guy.
I have a very specific job for you two, but we'll get into that more once we're done with everyone
Oh
else's
god.
Oh god.
You have a job specifically for me. That's a scary thought.
Not
I mean,
specifically for
here-
you two.
here's the thing. The ice field, the metallurgist ice fields as a continent is about to change drastically. To
Oh,
the
it's
point
a
of unification. So, I think we brought this up in the Tuesday party. Brought this up. They're going to need to raise a continental spanning army, and the best training they have right now are like city guards. They don't have actual soldiers.
Well, Yoto, if you ever need some weapons,
I own a stake in the company. You think that do you think he's not smart enough to be like, oh, if I help establish the military here, that means a contract.
that means we get arms deals, and we know how lucrative those are.
That
If-
means,
if
means
Jade
in the
come-
pending new capital of the continent, there could be,
if Jade comes
a
with
branch office.
right? If Jade comes with you, that means that's two different highly trained soldiers that could actually train people.
And it's not like he's going to stay in the ice fields all the time. He will
No.
go with Jade to help them with their stuff, but he plans to. All in all, this is where he is settling and establishing some place that will be a stable home.
Fair enough.
Does Frost
So-
does Ashliel and Frost own a stake in the company? Are you guys investors?
Are you going to be
Yeah.
investors, or are you going to be just like sitting here?
I have 2,000 jade I can offer, but I can also work
Not
as
Not
I'm gonna
enough.
What?
I think
I might-
Company.
Okay, little midget.
You know what?
I'll fucking
No,
hug you.
we're early on. I think that accounts for a 5% share.
No.
2,000 jade is like 20,000 gold.
Oh, I thought you said 200 jade.
Oh,
No,
I said 2,000.
2,000.
I do want to mention, because he is planning to settle in the ice fields, the first thing he would do after everything is he is finding a replacement to take over the responsibilities of raising the children for the household, and Moroni is retiring. God damn it!
Nikki, Void Coin is like higher than gold, wasn't it?
Void
No,
coin.
it-
Void coin. Void coin's equivalent to gold.
Oh. Still, I have a lot in the bank.
for the far
Oh,
far
okay.
realms and stuff. It's a new currency. So far, right now, it doesn't have any worth on Narikov. It just has worth
Yet.
in the far realms yet. So you guys could actually establish what it's worth
bank.
here. So what you guys could do is guys could inflate the what it's
Transplanar
worth.
Banking Incorporated.
Because
We're just gonna make a powerhouse.
where you are,
It
jade
would be
is
too
platinum, but also gold. Like it ranges from gold to platinum depending on like, because you guys are close to certain areas, which do levy it up and down. The Grand Bazaar lowers the price of it to gold because it's where because they're like a massive market and they dictate certain things. But you could surpass them with certain things if you're the main dealers of the currency and stuff. You guys could definitely mess with them. And you just start some shit in the bazaar.
Also, another reason why I am adamant in settling in the ice fields is we happen to know of the only port city that is currently available.
Yep.
And currently operable. So we could also start a side business of, supplies.
Is there in the ice fields?
Or smuggling
Is there?
drugs, got it.
No.
Is there a path to the deep core in the ice fields?
No.
Wrong.
Wait, what? Oh, right, the gnome capital.
Damn gnomes! Slag!
So
Wait, Gnome capital is the bazaar. I think it's the Feyre.
So
The weird fairies.
yes, it is the fucking Feyre. The ones that are cannibals and stuff. And their portal is not near a city.
It's in the middle of fucking nowheres.
Got it.
I think.
So we have the Feyre, the Drow, the Duragar, and the Gnome.
There is not one in the Wildlands.
Are you guys in the Forest of Whispers
Oh,
or
bazaar,
the
sorry.
ice field?
Yeah, the bazaar is the gnomes.
Are you guys in the Forest of Whispers or the ice field?
This is the same thing. This is all one continent with this giant ass lake that opens to the ocean.
Yeah. And there are
This
the
is where the port city
riverlands,
is.
like the river that runs through, but there's no cities really close to the river. But this one used to be a port city, but it's lost a lot of its port because of the different changes of landscape throughout the few years that has happened. So
This isn't a city anymore. Wait, that's not the city of glass.
That's glass.
Oh,
This is metal.
This isn't a port city anymore. It's more of a mining city. This is... I don't remember what they specialize in. This wasn't a city, but is soon being resettled, and then this is currently the capital, but it's about to be no longer the capital. And then you have the city being established along Silver Lake, technically a lagoon now that the ocean is reopened.
Yep.
Which is the only active port and is rapidly expanding because of that.
Oh yeah, it's
So
actually
we'll
really expensive.
Probably end up being either the continental capital or one of the wealthier cities to invest in.
Morthakh.
We might. I might start building cities into the lake and expanding the map that way.
Or would it... Now, Morthakh, would it be better to start there? Because then we might be able to open up into the dry dock ship business.
Well, here's the thing.
I like your idea!
Here's the thing, though. You would have to establish a connection with the Feyre,
deep core.
with the Feyre, and they don't cooperate with the other Deadlands races. However,
I'm
the
back.
caveat I will give to starting in the ice fields is underneath the continent is a vast network of different metals, including rare and expensive metals like
Contract some
adamantine
Duragar.
and mithril.
We could always contract some Duragar if they're wanting.
Here's the thing. Branch office would be great to have in the ice fields. The main stake of your company, probably not, because you need a connection to the deep core, specifically the Duragar, which is in the Deadlands, unless we can find a way to funny swap the portals.
Can you make new portals?
We can make teleportation circles, but it would take a while.
What's this thing in chat that says secure contracts with the golden
The portal magic is old magic that hasn't fully been understood. It
I
requires
see.
It would
runes
take
of
time to
old.
study.
Wait.
It would take time
Then-
to reawaken them because it's been
Then-
centuries since they were
I
made.
believe. Okay. then I believe we do still keep the main office in the Deadlands.
Actually, I think
Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Nikki, how many centuries we talking?
a
Would
lot.
he have known?
Because I've been dead for a solid amount of centuries. I'm technically 350 years old. However, in reality, I died at 150.
Yeah. So
Would he know how to recreate the runes?
his family was more the Smiths.
Fair enough.
I mean,
Yeah.
you could just speak to the. The thing is, Morthakh would know those people.
True.
You could just go to the grave sites with somebody who knows how to speak to the dead and ask questions.
Oh, I don't know, like a death cleric.
What?
Or a necromancer.
Woo! Whoa! Want to take a trip to the Deep Core for a few days?
For a few months, do some research, open a new portal, cause a little bit of chaos, maybe start some industry.
Stop speaking his language. God damn.
I think
All
we
I'm
got our
hearing
plan.
is just set up in the ice fields.
Yeah.
Or
It would
No,
be
I see.
easier.
we start. No, Morthakh. See, we start in the deep core. We keep the main office and everything in the deep core with all the manufacturing, and then make a portal to the ice fields, and then set up the actual main shop in the ice fields so that we can very rapidly transport it from the factories in the deep core with all the managerial staff so that everything's in tip-top transport shape.
You already sold me, my good friend.
immediately
you already
move it
sold
out.
me.
Nice.
You already sold
I
me.
think that's the plan.
I have a funny idea. We don't even need to create a new portal. We could just overwrite the Feyre portal and just send it to the Durko
Okay.
city instead.
So I know what you guys are all doing now, so that's wonderful. So I'll actually weekly, bi-weekly, I'll be jumping into your guys' chat, pinging you guys, and we're just gonna chat about what we're doing that at that point in time, and then I'll tell you guys when the time skip happens, and then we'll speed up those things, and then we'll do extra stuff after that, and maybe some do the wedding, whatever, and all the extra one-shot stuff.
Sorry, yeah. Me and Moorcraft will set up our shops in the deep, set up our factory and office in the deep core, and just set up kind of branch shops wherever
We
we're gonna
already
sell.
have the shop up and
So-
running. It's called the
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna finish up because I have two more people to
Sorry.
quickly.
Yep.
So Azul.
Giving the players to handle first. I was mostly confused. What is this secure contracts with the Golden Roots for Evlo?
Like, I could be an international ambassador and try to secure weapons and arms for the Golden Roots via Evlo of the automatic machine gun variety.
Being the
The problem
middleman
with
for an
that-
arms dealer.
And
Problem
since
with
I'm there, obviously, I'm gonna be doing most of the speaking.
I have
Problem with that.
I'm sorry, but you're not much
So-
of a negotiator.
Time to
The
finish
problem with that is that Steven would be
Bolt-
against using guns in the first place, since his father and mother would have told him what they led to the first time with the Crystal Wars.
Well, I wouldn't
Arms
tell him
races
that-
has never caused wars. That's a lie.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
Stupid countries that don't know how to use them that cause wars.
I wouldn't
Oh man,
tell him.
starting a new gun race. That's funny. And there are.
This is when
So it's gonna be mage guns versus new Steam tech and whatever the fuck you guys do experimentation with that kind of
we're
stuff.
experimenting with
I-
both.
Yeah,
Is
okay.
there explosive powder in this universe to some
Not
extent?
known about.
Not in Narikov.
Okay.
I'll have to research into that.
Gunpowder has never been invented, so
I'm not talking gunpowder, just like a paste or something that go boom.
magic.
Dynamite.
Okay.
Don't we have dynamite technically?
No.
No, because dynamite's
You
off
have like
black powder.
alchemist fire. But
But
that's like
burns. Doesn't really
it
go
just
boom.
burns.
We will have new things to experiment, Morthakh, over the next 50
Okay.
years.
So
Anyway,
another
my
thing
point-
happens in the background while you guys have happened. So your dragon
Yeah.
Coldrex comes and wins the battle against the aberration as it falls to its death into dust as its owner is gone.
Whoa! We did it! We did it!
You
We did it!
and the two celestial gods that were with you, the dragons, live. Though very beaten and in a lot of pain, you live.
Hmm.
What is it that Coldrex will do after this? Other than court, I don't know what you're thinking.
Leave my guy alone. You can have the other one.
Good question. I have not thought this far ahead.
Okay.
Isn't it
That's okay.
Premiere,
I
so,
I am kind of running off of time, but I want to tell you that you won the battle and
Yeah.
everything.
Priscilla, less the ones he's with.
So you're gonna still be with them, and you can do you can DM me whatever you want.
Hey, I'll think
Ew.
about that.
I should probably get started with the other campaign. Here,
Well, I was. I did want to
after
cover.
Zol's stuff.
Yeah.
Hey.
So, Ashliel's been messaging me about a bunch of like international stuff, blah blah blah. In the actuality, we're making big steps on a continental scale.
Ayo.
Uh-oh.
I am going to give Frost and Ashliel the explicit task of clearing out the northern primordial blessed lands of any and all aberrations, even the ones that don't originate from the dead god.
Oh.
Ooh.
Since they are handling that task for me and I no longer handle it myself, I will then take the rest of the golden roots and begin my plan of unifying the southern primordial blessed lands into the Golden Sun Confederation.
So
No.
world domination, got it. I always knew you were evil.
Sun Confederation.
Oh,
I-
if
I
you ever
knew
need
he
any
was
guns,
evil.
you know who to call.
Ghostbusters.
I mean, we kind
But,
of were.
like, is there like the unspoken agreement between the three of us that we charge him more and don't tell him?
Yes.
Okay, good.
There's a couple more things.
And
Hold
then
on.
Frost, you don't speak for us.
Hey, you know that we're
Right.
both right.
What?
Fair.
I will also say that as time goes on, anyone who speaks to Teeden, primarily Frost and Ashliel, would most likely notice this, is that he begins to become a bit more confused. He gets names wrong more often.
Oh god,
He starts calling
He's-
people that he should know the names of easy, like Terry, names like Lawrence instead. He's like consistently calling them Lawrence.
Oh no!
And then once
it's
he's
the
correct, he's like,
onset of
he apologizes.
dementia?
It's something a little different.
Can I roll a
Fracture.
medicine check? Can I?
It's not quite biological. I'll explain more about it later, but this is just something that starts happening. Let's see. There's that. Oh, and the most important thing is, once Teeden, the Golden Roots, has any sort of cash income again, since no one else has jumped on this, I will. He is going to start hiring bards to write the ballad about how the Golden Roots and their allies defeated Vyara.
Oh,
Damn, that's
shit!
wild.
No!
You didn't do it.
No!
I get you.
No.
Everyone else had their turn beforehand. I let you all go
You
do what
did.
you were doing. I didn't interrupt you and say no, you can't do
No, I'm
that.
fine with that. I'm fine with
I'm
that.
fine with
I
it.
don't care.
I'm fine with it. If
And
we
you're
didn't
part of the
do
Golden
anything,
Roots. And I said
And-
the allies.
and without the Golden Roots, we would have lost. I want you guys all
That
to
is
realize
true.
that.
That is true.
That's why I said I am in agreement with it.
I don't care for the simple fact of Evlo is not vain. He's capitalistic. It's slightly different.
I will say that for what's the word? I'm not gonna. It's not political. It's public reasons.
Ideological.
If for public
economic.
relation reasons, Tiden cannot offer a contract to Evlo, but he could offer one to Morthakh.
What?
If it's for
It's
the
because I'm undead, isn't it, you racist
yes, it is.
bastard?
Tiden doesn't care.
Well, then
If he-
fuck you!
if he
No,
cared,
shove
he would've-
that damn thing up your ass!
No, it's fine. It's
let
fine.
me,
It's
let me
fine.
explain. Tiden doesn't
Business
care.
is business.
This isn't I hate the undead. He doesn't really care about most undead because like most undead don't bother him.
Publicity is a very fickle game.
It's what will the people of the primordial blessed lands who are plagued by the undead and aberrations think of Tiden officially making a contract with a lich, a very powerful lich at that.
Not that powerful. He's just a
He's not-
little guy.
Yeah,
He's just a little guy.
15!
He's just a little guy. Summons 20
We're
foot
not
tall
level
undead.
16, we're level 15.
There's a
Yeah.
difference.
There's no one gonna. Okay.
What?
I mean,
Nothing.
do we
You
level
didn't
up
gain
16?
a level. Nikki didn't tell us that.
That's
Nikki?
just kind of assumed it. It doesn't matter.
What?
If
Do
Nikki
we
doesn't,
gain
then
a
I'm just
level?
wrong.
We didn't
16
gain
or
a level
15?
for killing her.
I usually end the campaigns at level 15, but as the campaigns progress, after the 5-year, time skip, yes, you guys will level up.
So,
It-
Nikki,
more than
question.
once, but yeah.
But those are the
Are-
4 big things. Is that
No, it's
valid-
understandable. Publicity and keeping up public opinion is a very fickle diplomatic game.
I am trying to like unify a whole continent after all, one of the biggest ones in the world.
But maybe
Looks
when
at
I become
Scorched
Pillar of
Barrens.
Death, that won't be so.
No, once you become Pillar of Death,
Necessary.
it's fine. Now it's just part of your domain.
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about is. Nikki,
I'm gonna be
are
honest, a
we
lot of my continents are pretty big, but yeah.
I mean, the primordial
at
blessed
Scorched
Line
Barrens
goes down to the north and
intently.
south.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not the biggest, but I probably rank top 5. Let's see. I would say it beats the Normdrakius Empire continent. I would say it beats Argus Isles. It's smaller than the Metallurgic Ice Fields. It beats Wildlands because I don't count the Deadlands as part of the same continent.
Yeah, they
I
have
think
like
pretty much the-
they have the smallest
land
land bridge, and technically
I
the
think-
Feywilds is not even supposed to be there.
I think I
No.
only think the Scorched Barrens is larger.
The Scorched
Scorched
Barrens and
and
the Ice
Ice Fields.
Fields.
And the Ice Fields, yes. So I rank top 3.
If you count the 3 islands that are in front of the ice fields, or not ice fields, sorry, your what you're calling the Confederation now, those are technically
Golden Sun
part
Confederation.
of it.
Yeah,
But
that's fine.
So yeah, I think
First Solaire when you need them.
pretty good. So how do you become the Pillar of Death exactly?
Yeah. Are we successful? Can we roll?
that will come in time.
I see.
So
I don't want
you
to
guys,
waste time
so you guys
skipping.
will research with the research and everything, and the ability to continue going back to the wake as you research and learn about the core and everything and what it means to be a pillar from the former Pillar of Death, Cervantes, which you also have access to. So with all those things, yes, you will eventually learn how to just naturally become it, but it'll take a bit of time.
That would be a
I
good
will
time
say,
skip step.
no offense, Ashliel, Evlo will beat you to it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm more.
Ashliel was
thinking
finer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
Nope, I got everything I wanted to say. The 4 things. Tiden's losing it. He's unifying the Blessed Lands. He's clearing out the Northern Blessed Lands, and he's taking about half of the credit for
Is there
killing Vyara.
Is there any way I can find out why Tiden's losing it?
It just comes out over time.
Hey,
This is all stuff that's basically starting in like the first week. As time
Be
goes
right
on,
back,
if
I'm
Nikki
getting a
asks
call.
more, I'll give more away.
I mean, let's see. What? I mean,
Yeah.
really, the only 4 people relocating right now to the ice fields are Fizzle, Yoto, Jade, and he's taking the person who raised him so that she can retire where she was stolen from as a child.
Yep.
Eventually, soon after, I think me and Evlo are in agreement that once we have the branch office set up,
We will open a dry docking store in the ice fields. Given enough time, that is.
I'm
Why do
actually
you think I'm
thinking
here?
some of the village is going to be actually in the lagoon. Or once the village expands, it's actually going to start expanding in the lagoon with all the quaddles and stuff starting to expand out into the village. So,
Like kind of like the Netherlands, like reclaiming
Well,
So, like,
territory, or like Mexico
This
City,
is-
like Paris's.
So,
more
by
like the
accident-
Caribbean, where there's like, you see like, and like the Amazon and stuff, where you see like houses in the water with like stakes going
Okay.
into the water.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Like,
Kinda
yeah.
Dead Island
Like-
actually is a perfect example. They had
the
houses
only
like
thing,
that.
the only thing that really pops to my mind is just like the village Tiadalma is in parts of the Caribbean.
Yeah,
sort of, yeah.
But that's the only thing my mind can relate that to. But, yeah, I understand. Okay.
Oh, so Teton would be interested to hear this. I did make an agreement. As far as the Golden Roots goes, since I am going to be in the ice fields helping them from time to time, he will be available to help Terry deal with the Demon Spire, since that was what he was supposed to be doing. But again, he's not going to become a contractor or work for the Golden Roots.
Also, just a question. I'm assuming, can you just retire from the order?
yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
What I did before we left to kill Vyara.
Yeah.
You can
But
formally
you're
retire.
dead, so
Yeah, you can formally retire, or you can just break your contract.
you could literally just tell them, "Hey, so I'm dead," and then turn the bones.
I think Evlo will formally retire in a year to more focus on the business side of things.
Hears nothing from this dead person for so long, comes back, I retire. What?
Wait, you thought just because I was dead, I was gonna serve you for eternity? Fuck no.
No,
I got a business to run.
You think Terry got away?
every once in a while you will be contracted by the Empire to do certain things, and you'll see the political side start appearing of the Deadlands as they start expanding and sending every once in a while you to the Scorched Barrens.
Alright.
To not this is and this will be a different thing. You'll actually not be going anywhere where any campaign is. You're actually going to Alm Unarinth, the neighboring city to the Nodora Empire.
Okay.
to do some political assassination.
Uh,
I still like how I got into the order.
What you come to find out is Alm Umarinth is funded by the Crystal Empire.
Oh.
So another proxy war to sink our business into.
Our sweaty little teeth.
Evlo, I see profit here.
Proxy war? I think that's
Guys.
another military contract.
So there
Proxy
is.
war.
So you also come to find out that a war. There's literally a cold. Like just how there's nothing happening during, like kind of nothing happening during the Cold War. There is a war going on that hasn't actually had anything going on because of the tribals in this area. The tribals of the Scorched Land have been stopping wars because they see people fighting, they join the fight and fight each other and everyone else.
I see
so they
profit
started-
here, Evlo.
So they start making the wars impossible to happen because it becomes a free-for-all and everyone's losing shit. But the tribals keep coming back. So they stopped fighting, but it's like stalemate
War.
truce that
Hey,
they're we're still mad at each other, but we're gonna not fight because there's things between our territories right now.
Hey fellas, I think we need to start investing like the Dutch in the colonial era.
No.
Yes.
No, we're not gonna
I
do
think-
that.
I
Because-
think, Morthakh, we need to do what Prussia did and make a private officer school that militaries can send their officers over to enroll in.
Ooh, we could charge him for it. I like that.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. In all seriousness, was there anything else anyone had to go over?
No, I think we're pretty much done.
Yep.
It took us 2 hours.
During this time, a dragon settles on an island, and kobolds and dragonkin from different places start inhabiting another island.
Oh, it's your people.
In 5 years, this place will become a thriving nation.
Which island?
Good question.
Oh,
Hey,
there's a
Cole.
mountain here.
Hey, Soul.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
What?
I'm going to stream for a second.
Oh, I'm on the thing right here.
What?
Like I'm in the server.
He's in the server.
Oh,
He's spectating.
oh, you're a guest.
Guest.
then.
Hi.
Hi. So,
Yeah.
what island would you like to take that isn't like okay? So things that can't be taken right now is the whirlpools because they're not allowed. This
this
island is
island?
currently filled with Dragonborn already, but you can just take it over if you want. This is filled with demons. This has one town in it and a bunch of cultists everywhere else.
Oh yeah, that's
And the
that was
gods.
Pilgrimage
okay.
Island.
Okay, I thought that was a pilgrimage island. I'm like, what?
Yeah, the
There's
Pilgrimage
demons
Island.
in it?
No, this one, Hellscape. It's literally a
I-
demon portal opened up because the island disappeared, then reappeared, and the inhabitant who is keeping the portal closed died and was no longer there because of the calamity. So it's just
I have-
open to hell.
Nikki,
What about
I
this
have,
island?
I have the best idea.
Or these 3 islands are full of dinosaurs and things, and you can just take over.
You
I
can't have
have
the smallest one of those. I need that one.
I have the best idea.
Okay.
Take the top left island, go on a crusade to take over the demon island, then go on a crusade to take back the Holy Land.
You fucking crusades!
So,
Emily Industries is willing to provide weapons to any holy
I
crusades as they are
deployed.
good profit.
wait, DP, I thought we were deployed.
Oh yeah, Deep Void. Fuck.
Industries.
Deep Void Industries. I'm sorry, the new name's really messing with me still.
We're gonna have to get together at some point. I think Tenacity does graphic designs, and we're gonna need to design a company logo.
That would be funny.
Oh
Oh,
man.
man. Alright. So, this place is already inhabited by tribalistic Far Eastern dragons, is where they're from. So, they vary in different things and believe different things, but they've, one of the tribes is actually funded by the Crystal Empire. So, you will have to be careful if you go there. They don't take
You
too
can always
kindly
do-
to opposition.
You
I
can
will
always.
be. Let
mean,
me straight in here. Sorry.
Something you could do that Rome did if you want to unite tribes is when, oh hey, you have gods for this, we have gods for that. Our gods are the same god, but just
Oh
different
my-
interpretation.
Hold up. You
Yeah,
must
it's the same
understand.
god, different name.
No,
Is what the Romans did.
No.
And it worked.
I am the god emperor of dragonkind. I will take them under my lead.
He has been boastering about as his character in places he's visited, as he's introduced himself as the god of strength. Or pillar of strength, I think.
It would be pillar. It's just in universe term, it would be pillar, but
Damn it.
God.
And people, he's been able to convince people. It's actually gone extremely well.
I don't know if it will ever come to fruition, but I just really hope that in this universe, Deep Void Industries just like kind of spreads out everywhere.
You'll
and
have,
it
well,
just
like,
becomes
okay.
a part story.
So all of these things are going to happen, and I will do rules for things. Like, you could get bankruptcy and things, like, back and forth, and then you'll have to do, like, money management. Which will be kind of funny. But more than likely not, because Evlo, because Morthakh is helping you, he will bankroll it. But small chance of bankruptcy. But all these things will come to fruition over.
I think you need to hire an accountant. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, if only we knew an accountant.
So what's up with this island here?
Which island?
This
the one
one?
to the right. Yeah.
I think that's the one that's infected by aberrants currently.
That is currently infested.
Yeah.
That's the
yes.
Labyrinth
That's
Island.
Reclaiming the Holy Land.
Yep. So this is the best idea.
Yes.
Plant the flag here.
Pirates.
And then we have 3 options for crusades. 1 to kill the demons. 1 to kill.
Well,
the
definitely
aberrants.
4 because of pirates.
No, here's my question though. Those things were created by Vyara and then summoned by her there. Would they not have died?
Well, they weren't really summoned there by her.
Yeah, they were. Directly because of...
No, they came from Runerix. There's something
Yeah,
else's hive mind.
Oh.
Oh no.
So the
Here.
remaining hive
Oh, dear.
minds on Runerix are just the hive minds that are left. Vyara can't make any more. And no more can exist. The infection doesn't continue to grow because there is no Vyara. So, when the Runerix campaign starts, there'll be a time until that event happens, because we're
Watch the people that are going to be in that campaign just somehow get teleported out of Narikov.
No, there are multiple ways that could happen.
Okay, so you're
Yeah.
going there?
Yeah.
Alright.
We got a crusade.
Okay.
I'm staying out of it. I don't want anything to do with him unless he, becomes a
Oh.
problem for everyone else.
What is it?
What?
You can make can you make drawings?
Yes.
I mean, that's how I drew
Okay,
there.
it's the pencil
Oh,
tool.
yeah. Okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
you have to do the squiggly line.
So
Yeah,
fast.
you can do the draw text. So you
Why-
can actually,
why
like,
can't I-
type culture
Why can't
stuff.
Why can't I get rid of the line?
Because that's not how it works.
There we go.
There you go.
So we have the potion shop. What is Fizzle going to name his potion shop?
That will pop
That's a
up
question.
in, like,
What's
due
up?
time. That is funny.
Anyways, yeah, we should probably stop fucking around so that we can start our other game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It
think
was
we
meant to
screwed
take-
around long enough.
Yeah. Alright.
It was meant to take like 30 minutes, but no, we took 2 hours.
No, it was meant
Yeah,
to
because we
just...
wanted to.
This took an hour more. That's okay. Like 45 minutes. You're good. I also realized I needed to do a what the fuck.
Oh,
I don't-
if I could make an announcement on this,
What?
since this is going to be this is related to the campaign that will be starting soon-ish. The fact currently I need to figure out who of this campaign is continuing to play. It's like two or three. There are going to be open slots of people who will be recruiting from the server soon to fill, and about, I want to say, a month from now, we're going to be doing the prologue using a module called the Quiet Year.
I probably won't
I need a break.
actually
from 2
play
years.
a character. If you ever want me to sub in for Evlo as a character,
Well,
I am absolutely good to come back to do that.
DP,
But
this takes place on Runerix.
I know
Yeah.
that doesn't mean they can't end up here.
Like
I just
said,
think we
there
end up
are-
back here.
There are ways that can happen, and
We've-
if it does, it's not going to be good for anyone involved.
Very minor
Eh,
ways. One of those ways disappeared. Anyways, secondary thing. I will be joining in that campaign, so I'll be a player. I do want to play with you guys. It'll be fun. I'm unsure if we'll stream it. Probably stream it. Or maybe it'll be just an offline game. So it'd be a lot more easily managed and not so stressful.
Best case scenario, I don't think streaming it is a good idea.
Yeah,
Recording
I think we'll just play it.
Uploading it because it's extra content for the channel is the most likely thing that'll happen.
Okay, that works for me. And I'll just make you an overlay and help you set that up and how it works.
Anyways, that's all. End of campaign.
Thank
Those who
you.
stuck around for 2 years, why?
I love you
It
all.
was fun.
I had a blast.
I was invested into your guys' story.
I was
Talking
too.
about viewers.
I was invested in this story. I may forget a lot of stuff, but I did really enjoy it.
I'm glad. I
will.
I can understand forgetting things. It has been a few, like, we've been here for 2 years. It's a lot of things to go over and a lot of things to, like, a lot of things happen. A lot of big things happen. You guys did so much shit.
I enjoyed the 6-month hiatus I was forced to take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you came back and
Cried.
changed race.
Changed
A lot of
race.
things. But
Got
Yeah,
married.
honestly, I had an absolute blast running this game. It was a lot of fun. And this was my first stream game. It took 2 years to finish.
Who would have thought my first D&D game would have lasted 2 fucking years?
Hey, that's the fun part
nice.
of it. It lasts a long time and it's a fun experience, right? Yep.
It was a fun experience. Sure, there was a hiccups along the way, but
How are any of us still alive?
I had yet.
Honestly,
I don't.
shocked we didn't have like
Because
a
I-
swole bald.
Only one of you died in this campaign.
They died
Oh
twice.
yeah, one of us did
Would've
die
been-
in the campaign.
Would have
who
been
was it
different if I
again?
had
Was
died.
it Fizzle?
It was Ashliel.
It was
Oh
Ashliel.
yeah, Ashliel.
Remember
I
the
got
whole?
targeted. But
Yeah.
Fizzle, I prevented Fizzle from dying, and I
Oh,
don't
yeah, I
want.
did kill Ashliel, didn't I?
No.
Though I
you
will
know.
say,
No.
all of you had
Yeah,
nearly
you think-
died multiple times.
I know.
Yoto the
I know,
most.
I know. Have a good night.
I
guys.
think I had the
I
lead.
love you all. Yeah. All right. Thank you all.
I'm gonna head
And
out.
this will
That
be
was
the
a lot of
end.
fun.
The deal breaker.
Me and
That was a good one.
the Boyd Industries will look forward to our adventures.
God, this was meant to be an
Well-
evil campaign.
That's right.
This
we were
just turned
supposed-
into an
I
amoral
know.
campaign of just we do what we want if we need to.
Yeah. Well, anyways, y'all have a great
Who's gonna
day.
finish
I'll
up?
see ya.
Yeah.
You guys as well.
This may be the
We
end for the
started off
campaign.
bad, but now we're
This-
good.
this,
We're
Not then
just a
fade
second,
in
guys,
your
please.
neighborhood.
This is
Yeah,
second.
what's up?
So this may be the end for the campaign, but it's not the end of your stories. Your stories still continue. But on their own adventures, meeting new people, and allowing to see other adventurers rise to the top. And nations rise and fall with the influence of you all. I hope
Oh,
to
And
see
dealing
more.
guns.
And thank you all for
Yeah.
joining us for Dealbreakers. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye!